Hi, it's Lynn, and welcome to Empowered and Ageless 5 to Thrive. 5 minutes, 5 days a week to start your day off in an empowered way. And today we're talking about more being the opposite of enough. And when I heard that quote that I posted up above, it really made me stop and think. More is the opposite of enough. We come from a society that's all about more. We're always wanting to have something newer, better, faster, and more of it. But more and enough can't exist. So when is enough enough? When do you stop needing more? When is more not what drives your daily existence? When is it enough? When do you no longer need to make more and more money? When do you no longer need to buy more and more pairs of shoes? Or for men, some kind of fancy sneakers. I watch people in the U.S. That just as a matter of course, every couple years, they get a new car. They lease cars so they don't even have to deal with buying and selling them anymore. And just every few years, you automatically get a new car. Every few years, you automatically get a new phone. When you think about all the things that you are constantly switching something for a newer version, even though there's nothing wrong with the one that you have, except that there's a new one now. And other people are getting it, and you don't want to be left out, you don't want to be left behind, so you think that you have to get it too. And you have to get a bigger, nicer house if you make more money, because what will people think if you don't? What will people think if you're not driving a fancy car when that's what the other people in your income bracket or in your industry do? What if you choose not to always live a life of more? What if you decide there's nothing wrong with enough? There's nothing wrong with what I already have. If you have that attitude of enough being enough, then it allows you to have more time to focus on things that make you truly happy. You don't feel so driven to constantly be increasing your income so that you can have more, so that you can keep up with your friends, so that you can create a bigger, more successful image. That instead you go inside and decide, what is it that makes you truly happy? What do you want your life to look like? Not what are other people telling you your life should look like. And when you're not spending all your money on things, it gives you a lot more available cash for adventure, for great experiences, for things that create memories. There are no memories created by trading in your phone every 2 years. There are no memories created by getting, the latest computer or the latest camera or, upgrading your car every 2 years. That's not what life is about. So I think that's what I take away from that quote of more being the opposite of enough. It's the difference of living a life that's based on material things and living a life that's based on your soul. Now, not to say that you aren't always growing and changing and striving, and that you don't have nice things in your life, but your life is not run by more. That's the difference. So today, watch where your attention goes. Watch what your thoughts focus on. Are your thoughts focused on enough, or are your thoughts focused on, ooh, I want that, I wish I had that, look at the new thing that she has or he has? Or are you just focused internally on being happy? It makes a huge difference in the way you look at your life. It takes a lot of pressure off when you don't feel the need to explain yourself for not wanting to be so driven by more, that you can just be whoever you really are and not be concerned with what other people think. That's really what it comes down to, is living your life your way instead of constantly being on this hamster wheel of more and better, especially with social media, so that you can post pictures of a newer, bigger house and more new clothes and more of this and more of that. That's not important. It's shallow and materialistic. And if you think that that's what makes you a worthy person, then you really need to do some introspection and see why you're allowing yourself to be driven by that. Hi, David. So look at that from what your attention is focused on, what your thoughts are focused on. Look around your home and you'll see right there, are you in the more camp or are you in the enough camp? And where do you really want to be in your life? So think about that today. I will be back here again tomorrow. Oh, and for people in the U.S., happy 4th of July. This is Lynn Pierce. Be ageless. Bye.